This is what happens when rookies try to put in sprinkler systems. Hey, you guys can learn from this. All right. So it's been a couple days since we put this in. And it's not doing as good as I hoped it would. It's not doing as good. So basically, the way we had it before is pretty much the way it should have been, honestly. So right now it just kind of pees out a stream. It goes around the yard, and it doesn't really hit the area around it. So I did some research, and you want each sprinkler head to hit each other. And basically the way this thing works, I've been out here playing around with these things, is I thought this screw right here adjusts the water pressure, but it doesn't. This does adjust the how much it goes back and forth, and I'm really not happy with the adjustment on this, because however this thing is sitting in there is how it's adjusting. Let me see if I can put this thing down and show you guys here. Hold on. Hey kitty, you gonna help me? Let me grab my screwdriver here. What'd I do with my screwdriver, cat? All right. Basically what I'm getting at is we're probably gonna have to put zone 2 in the front yard like we previously thought. So if you take and you can push the bottom out like this, kind of hold it out, you can move this thing back and forth, and that'll show you how much it's gonna move. And you can adjust it. You can adjust the movement part with this here. And then you can move it and adjust it to however you want it. It's kind of hard to do unless the water's running. Because what happens is, and my hair's crazy. Anyways, you tighten these T's on. I mean, I guess I could have marked these. I wonder if I could have marked these before I put them in the ground, of where it would point, the middle point of it pointing. Because you can't go off of these arrows right now, because right now it's showing the center point is going down in between these two screws. Alright, anyways, basically I thought this metal screw was the water pressure, but what it does is it shoots up, it pushes this metal screw down and interrupts that little pee stream, and that's what makes it kind of spray and fan out some, which then lowers the distance that it sprays. So anyways, we're getting some dry spots is what I'm getting at. We are getting some dry spots. So it's going to take putting the second zone up here to actually water the front yard the way it should be. And I don't know if we have enough blue pipe to do so. So we may have to order some blue pipe and do it next time we're in. I mean, a little bit of water is probably better than no water. I'm kind of regretting not leaving these. So these were 16 feet apart before, and then I think we ended up going 22 or 24. Something like that. I mean, the grass is still growing. If you leave it on long enough, it'll eventually make it. I should dethatch all this. Look at all of this. This is terrible. I could dethatch this. I don't know when the next time this is going to cut on. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to be putting the second zone up here, which is kind of a bummer because we've already buried this pipe here. But what I'll do is I'll put I'll put the sprinkler heads together of what we have now, and I'll try to space them out to try to hit all the spots. Let me show you what we got. Let me show you what we got. We'll turn this on. Let me grab my Monster. I know, my heart attack. They're just so goddamn good. I can't stop drinking them. We'll turn this on. We'll spray the cats out there. I went around and added some sand around all the tops of the heads too. And hopefully grass will start growing around that. That way we can run it over with a lawnmower, not actually. See, I've got this tip screwed down real good. Hey! Psst. You guys better not be beating up on my calico. I think the calico is my favorite one. Anyways, I've screwed this one down. So now you can kind of see it. It's kind of misting down along the ground. That one's adjusted a little bit. But like, look at these over here. This one hasn't been adjusted yet. That orange was just beating up everybody. That's how us redheads are, man. We want to fight. Yeah, see how it just doesn't ever wet anything underneath of it? You have to screw that screw down to kind of interrupt this pee stream. Like that, so it sprays everywhere. That's what you're looking for. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but you want it like that. And not that pee stream like that right there. So I'm going to put together what we have. Try to figure out how much hose we need to finish up this front yard. And probably won't be able to do it today. Because I just don't think we have enough blue pipe. And maybe what I need to do. Yeah, let me just put this together. We'll lay it out in the yard. We'll see what it looks like. It's just not going to work the way it is. I should have just went ahead and put both zones in here like I had it laid out. Instead of trying to be cheap and trying to put a zone in the backyard. Alright, let me put all this together. Alright, so it's going to have to be something like this. So this was our last sprinkler that we were trying to make hit all this. I think what I'll do is I'll put one of them here to spray this corner. Maybe I can get it to hit this flower bed and come over and stop. What I'm going to do is when we set this up, Lita, and we actually turn it on, I want to actually like spend more time actually adjusting the fan part. Like I wasn't paying attention to that. I thought these would have more adjustability, but I need to like pay attention more to the fan part. And if I need to move this more for the fan to be in the right direction, that's what I need to do. A big problem is this tree right here and these roots. So I definitely need more hose. I don't know if this hose, if I'm going to keep this hose, but this is kind of the way I want it. I want to put another one here. This is zone 1. This will be zone 2. Zone 2 will come up here. And then I'm going to put one here, and then I'll have this one fan between this row and that row here. And then the same here. That'll have to fan here. And you can only have 3 sprinklers per section. So then it's going to have to tee off. I'll have to run it from here back to the controller. And then tee off from that controller to run back over here. And I'll just run zone 2 right down the middle of all of these and try to hit the middle of all this. That's all I can really do now that zone 1 is buried. That's why it said 16 feet with 39 pounds of pressure. This is what happens when rookies try to put in sprinkler system. Hey, you guys can learn from this. Listen to what they say. And if I'd have actually read the directions, they want the sprinkler heads to hit each other. When you start it up, they want them to be able to pee on each other. That way when you adjust the fan will be halfway into here and the fan will hit both sides. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. What I'm gonna do now though, because I don't have enough hose and we don't have enough time. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna try to go back out again tomorrow. Hopefully, God, we have to go back out. Gotta make some money. But what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna move one of those green sprinklers back up here, set it in the flower bed here, so it can hit all the places that are getting dry. Basically, like I said, what's happening is this, like this is peeing over there, and then it's not getting watered from where it's hitting to this part. And then when I adjust the fan for it to actually hit this part, then it doesn't go far enough. So I'll just set one of the big green sprinklers up for now on a second zone while we're gone. Lita needs to get out here and dethatch all of this. I don't know if they can see your facial expression from here. I wish I had more grass seed. I would dethatch. Maybe I'll go get some more grass seed. Go ahead and dethatch all of this. Go ahead and seed the crap out of the front yard. That's what we need to do.
And then what? Dig it up and put the sprinkler system?
Well, you can see we just barely dug a trench, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But if we go out on the road for a month, we'll come back and this will all be nice and green. Plus winter's coming. It's October, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
That's what needs to do. Are you going to town today? I bet you are. I bet you are. Don't lie to me.
No.
All right. I'll set this green sprinkler up. We'll go ahead and dethatch this front yard. Lita will pick up more grass seed. Look, I mean, it's slowly coming in here.
I mean, like,
I just didn't seed enough, honestly. Like after watching some yard bro seeding, he lays that seed down.
I mean, like, what kind of seed is he buying?
Oh, some expensive stuff.
Okay.
I tried to buy it, but they were out of stock.
Yeah.
So
I don't think we need like expensive grass.
We do. We do need expensive grass. Look at all this crap. Look at this. You guys pay attention to all of this. I'm going to dethatch this. Actually, I need to come in here and I need to mow this section. I had a sprinkler sitting here. That's why it's not mowed here. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to cut it short. We're going to dethatch it. And then we're going to seed it again and we'll set the sprinklers back up. And that'll be zone 2 though. We'll have to order. I wish they had this stuff at Home Depot, man. I wish I could just go up there and buy some blue pipe and just be done with this. All right. See all the leaves and the dead grass and everything else in here. Look at all that. It's getting rid of a lot of it, but I think I have so much up here. It might take a couple of times to go through. This bag fills up so fast, and I don't realize too, and it just stops picking stuff up. It looks awful right now, but it's gonna look good. Kind of sucks I gotta go around all these little spots too. That's kind of a pain. This extension cord's definitely a pain. I almost need Lita out here guiding the extension cord around so I don't run that thing over. We're gonna hit this little area here. I might come around the corner and hit this area over here. I missed a strip right here of grass. Well, that's it. It's dethatched. I could have probably raked over here better. Look at this. I did a kind of a half-butt job on there. I'm gonna drag one of those green sprinklers around here now. Let it go ahead and hit all this. I'll send Lita up, get some seed. We'll seed this in, fertilize it one more time. Hopefully next time we come home. What are you doing, Willow? You're gonna get in trouble, baby. You're gonna get in trouble, Willow. How you been, baby? Huh? How you been? Oh, look at you. You've grown up, you've had babies. You're a sweet girl. I know you want to see Mackie, huh? You're such a good girl. And off, she's trying to find Mackie. Come on, babies. Come on, let's go home. Hey, they're not outside. Hey, they're not outside. Come on. Come on. Alright, Lita is back with some grass seed. I've been planting Bermuda in the really sunny areas. I don't know what the shade stuff is. This is supposed to be an 8-pound bag, and it's supposed to do 8,000 square feet. I'm gonna call that a lie, probably. I accidentally ripped a hole in the bottom, stuck it in here in that little thing that spins on the bottom, ripped a hole in the bottom of it. New lawn I need to put on 9. Hopefully this thing still works. Last time I tried to use this thing, the wheels don't spin very well. I don't know. I've got a patch of grass around back that, or a patch around back that just will not grow grass. I don't know if it's just because the amount of traffic that it gets with the dogs always going in and out, but man, I can't get can't get anything to grow there ever. It's crazy. I almost bought some sod. So it's right here, right off the back porch. I took the dethatcher and put the blades on there to kind of cut it up and, man, hopefully do something with it. I want to go ahead and throw some more seed around this garage. But I definitely want to get this. The problem is the dogs come out here, they get dirt on their feet, then they track it in the house. We're constantly having to, we, meaning Lita's, constantly having to sweep the floors. That's what started this whole shebang, was me trying to get this, the dirt down. Let that run for a second, see where it's actually going to hit. I've got a little bit more water pressure I can put on that. I'm going to make sure that we hit over here real good. These sprinklers, this one can hit this corner fairly good, and then that one's hitting the most of the yard, and then along the chicken fence there. This area is kind of a pain because I don't want it to hit the roof, because then it drips down and then it digs like a ditch from all the water dripping down. It started growing grass here the first time. You can see a couple of little pieces of grass were trying to come up. It just, man, this, I cannot, if this doesn't work, I'm buying sod and I'm gonna sod this area. And if it dies then I'll just freaking paint the ground green. Hey, you shouldn't be on this car. Guys, Lita's gonna kill you. You better get off her car. Psst, psst, go on. Go. Go on. I don't know. I try to lay it down thick, but I think a lot of this bag is fertilizer and other junk. How it makes me want to just put the rest of the whole bag out. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Wish I had a peat moss roller. I'd roll peat moss over all of this. Other cats beating you up still? Huh? Yeah. See, next time. Let's see, next time this one comes on is 6 o'clock tonight. Next time that one comes on is 7 o'clock tonight. It is currently 5 o'clock. Let's run the little sprinklers. I think zone 2, I'm going to do like I showed you guys. I'm going to try to concentrate. I'll definitely put one up, going to put one in that corner there. We'll do one, and then maybe we'll put it between these, and then put one more over there. That's probably what we're going to do. I went around and adjusted. You can see they're not like a pea stream anymore. They're definitely like more sporadic. I mean, it's really not too bad with it adjusted like that either. It still reaches pretty good. Takes a lot of time adjusting these things, turning the water on and adjusting. Kitty, I'm trying to stay away from you. You're driving me nuts. You gotta stop rubbing all over me. Hey, you gotta stop rubbing all over me. I'm actually allergic to cats. Not as bad as I was when I was a kid, but man. It's really growing over there. I burnt some tree limbs and stuff. And that was like some charcoal left out. Like I had a burn pile here. And I had a burn pile over there. And I moved everything over here. And it's growing like crazy over there. I almost took all that ash and tried to spread it, but too much work. All right, good morning. It's Tuesday now. So I found us a load yesterday. It's picking up in Tallahassee, and it's going north of Atlanta. I can't remember what the name of the town is, but it's north of Atlanta. And so we could have picked this up yesterday, and I still don't know if we would have picked it up yesterday, but I walked out to the truck to kind of do a walk around and check everything out. And because the truck hasn't ran in a bit. So I just want to make sure everything was good. Started up the APU, and I seen what looked like water dripping out of the bottom of the APU. And I was like, wow, that's weird. So I smelt it, and it's diesel. I was like, crap. I thought I had a fuel line come off. Put my microphone on, because I know it's noisy in this truck. So I took all the covering and stuff off of the APU. Come to find out, the fuel pump had failed. Like where they like mold all the plastic stuff around the pump itself.
Are we taking these or leaving?
No, we'll leave them. Lock the door too. There's just fuel squirting out of everywhere. There's fuel coming out of where the two wires are molded into the case. There's that like line around where they put the two molds together. Fuel's coming out of there. It was an absolute nightmare replacing that thing yesterday. Because all I could find, the fuel pump that's on it has two ports where you can screw in the fittings for the type of lines that are on this. And the only little fuel pump that I could find like that was it had a screw-in port on one side, but it had a permanent fuel barb, I guess is what you call it, on the other that couldn't be screwed out. So then I had to find everything that it would take to go from that barb to the compressing fitting. It was a freaking nightmare. And then, as we're trying to fix the radiator, I'm like, maybe I just ain't getting this thing hot enough. I blew a hole right through the freaking radiator of the APU. So, I bypassed the radiator. Oh yeah, I gotta put it in gear. Blew a hole right through the radiator. So I replaced the radiator with just one piece of hose. I went and got some hose couplers, I don't know. It's the pipe that you stick inside the hose. Oh, that's the neighbor going by. Sorry. Kind of wild, you're passing me in the neighborhood. Probably didn't realize we were leaving. Anyway, so I've got a hose in place of the radiator, and I let it run all night long to make sure that it wasn't going to overheat. Worked. It was amazing. So, that's great. But we got to go pick up our trailer, Do you remember the name of the city that we're taking this? It's a truck. We got to pick up a truck. Ranger, Georgia. It's north of Atlanta.
Yeah, he just gave us the city, so he'll probably give us the actual address when we like pick up the trucks, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I got a lot done while we were home. Put in a sprinkler system and seeded the grass and just cleaned up, man. I think the yard looks so much better. It's a lot of work. Time to get back to work though. Real work. Work that pays, huh?
Yeah.
Have to see how it goes. You need to turn this up? Oh, the AC isn't on. Well, let's go pick up this trailer and head to Tallahassee and try to get out. We'd like to try to get up there and see Grandma again, and we need to get to Connecticut to see her parents and give her parents a hand. They got some stuff that they need help with around the house. So, who knows, we might be going to New England. Is it New England?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go eat some lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some crab legs.
I don't think it's lobster season anymore.
No, it's always lobster season. Yeah, I thought lobster season was like when it gets cold. Aren't they always on that show? Isn't it always like freezing cold out?
That's like
up north?
Those are crabs.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
And that's in Alaska.
Yeah, but Connecticut's like Alaska.
Yes.
Actually, isn't Alaska down by Hawaii?
Oh, it's like above. Are you joking?
Talking about like on a map, when it shows you the map of America,
yeah.
It's got Hawaii and Alaska down there by Hawaii. People are always like, how is it so cold in Alaska and so hot in Hawaii when they're right next to each other? It's like, oh my God. All right, well, we're back out on the road again. Time to make more trucking content.
I thought you were a yard channel now.
I'm a yard channel now. Yard bra, junior bra. All right, let's go get this trailer.
So that's the utility.
Oh, I see.
I think
So
this is our fucking.
This is taking me to a completely different spot though.
This says 400 Dupree Street.
All right, pull it in here.
I don't know what the fuck that thing's doing.
It's locked up.
It just thinks it's like further down there.
All right, so they gave us the address to, I guess this is their main facility?
Yeah, this is the main
And we're
office.
supposed to be picking up at their yard, and that's not the address that they gave us. So, good thing we didn't pull in here. So she said we got to go down there to the stop sign and turn right, but we're facing the other way.
Yeah. But we couldn't have gotten in there.
No. Alright, so they told us we should walk to this other facility. The APU should be kicking on any second.
You have your wallet on you, right?
Yeah, why?
Okay, they want a picture of your driver's license.
Said there's no room for a semi-truck over there. Told us to stay here and walk that way. Make sure this APU is going to kick on for the air conditioning for these dogs. Oh, that's our truck right there. See it over there? Big old ladder rack.
Yeah.
How do we get in this place? This is an auction yard for our old equipment.
Government.
Yeah, what was it? Gov. Ooh, look at that Ford.
It might say it on the paperwork.
It doesn't. It just says City of Tallahassee. It doesn't say anything. Let's see if this this old pig's gonna start up. See what we got in the back here. We might be able to take that hoop part off. Is your door locked? Ugh. Here you go. I'll let you hold on to the camera. Oh. Air brakes. Making some noises.
Just like...
Is that the radio?
No, it is not.
Turn this thing into a hot shot pickup, you know what I'm saying? Good thing we didn't try to pull back here, dude. We'd have been stuck. Open sesame.
What?
Brakes are weird. Well, we made it. Ugh. Should we shut it off? Leave it running.
I'd leave it. How much gas is in it?
A lot.
Leave it running then.
We'll measure this thing.
Yeah. I want to put this paperwork up too.
Might have to. Oh, we're good. It's like 9 foot. 9'4" or something. Oh, you have to take that off.
Is there stuff in the back of this thing?
Randomness. Alright, check it out. We got up there. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I lost a piece of the camera that I usually put for the camera up there. I don't know where that dang thing is. Nothing to it. I think there's some toolboxes open. We got to chain this thing down. Roger, Georgia? Is that where she said we're going? Roger, Georgia? Yeah. I was afraid I was going to have to... He's like, yeah, I think it's like 10'1". You'll probably just have to let some air out of the tires. And I'm like, I mean, I'll do it, but I'd rather not. Don't even have to do it. Then we showed up. I was like, well, maybe the 10'1" is that ladder rack part. It's not even 10'1" up there. So sweet. We'll get this bad boy chained down and go through Atlanta. I think this place closes at 4:30, so we'll probably have to drop this first thing in the morning. got a little bit of a late start. I mean, we woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, but after like loading up the truck and getting everything ready, I don't know what time it is now. Probably lunchtime-ish, something like that. All right. Oh man, it's so hot out here right now. Hopefully we can run up north and it cools off a little bit, because it's so hot. Fill these airbags up. Lita's locking up this ramp. Bunch of weirdos walking around. This is a little harder than watering grass every morning, Lita.
Yeah.
Planting grass seed and stuff, you know. What you think? You need me to get that? It's kind of a pain in the butt. I forgot the lube at the house.
I just don't think the key was in all the way.
Huh?
I don't think the key was in all the way.
Hey, you got it. Oh, did you get that door? You got that door to close.
I don't think it's closed. I was gonna get in the bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sleepy?
Well, you just can't close it. I can't reach it up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Just didn't seem like I slammed it very hard for it to close.
I'm sweaty.
Yeah,
Well, you ready to get out of here?
I guess.
What city?
White, Georgia.
White, Georgia? White, Georgia at an Ambest that charges $20 to park? Because there is nothing near.
Hey, leave that tire alone.
Leave that alone, Mackie. Well, guess this is where we're at. What are we doing for dinner?
French red pizza
Or
tacos or something.
Burger King or something?
Oh, you want Burger King?
I don't know. I don't know. No load. To be completely honest with you, I've just been like chilling all day long, and we've just completely forgot to look for a load. So about, when was that, you think? 3:30? 4 o'clock? I was like, oh my God, Lita, you gotta get on the load board and find us a load. So we don't have a load. Probably wake up at like 7, leave at 8. I think we're 30 minutes from our drop for that truck. And then probably go drop that truck and then maybe come back here, start looking for a load. What little bit I did see didn't look great. I mean, we could have went back down into Florida. That would have taken us back home, which don't want to do that. What's this say? Showers 15.
Overnight parking is blank.
Overnight parking is blank. It's supposed to be 20 bucks, and if you don't have the red tag in your window, they will beat on your truck and wake you up. So
Unloading is 9 a.m. to 4:30.
oh, okay. Well, good. I don't feel good. I don't feel bad about that then. Yeah, $20 a park. Oh, this is if they tow you. $175 minimum, cash only. Martin's Wrecker Service. That says Cartersville. We're close to Cartersville?
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, this, like, when you look at it, it says that this is in white, but this
White.
is like north of Cartersville right
Oh, well. First day back driving, what was it like? Atlanta wasn't too bad. I mean, there was some traffic, but...
Got through McDonough quick.
Got through McDonough quick. Got through Atlanta fairly quick. Stopped and got fuel in, what was that, Jackson, Georgia?
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. Let me walk these dogs. Lita's gonna go buy us some...
White.
White, Georgia. Go pay for our parking, walk the dogs,
Yes.
get something to eat, play some video games. All right, let's go, doggies.